Could they? Could they? I don't think they will. 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 I mean, I don't think they will, man. I'm not a reactionary merchant, I don't like to react to things. But we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. I mean, we're gonna talk about sound. We're gonna talk about Kane. We're going to talk about the uncle. We have to have a dialogue, of a discussion about the uncle. And yes, we're going to be bringing in the guys. I'll send the links to. But this is first. We've just got to first break this game down. I want to first break this game down first, and then we can then have a full-on hangout discussion for the peeps. But for now, I said this was a psychological game. This wasn't a title game. This was a psychological game. This game was about, can Tottenham come out and prove to me that I should take you seriously? And they got the dub. And yes, we're going to have a very interesting discussion about Pep Jeremiah, the first Guardiola, who just signed a 2-year extension. Let's get it. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. So, I'll keep it real. Surprised. Slightly shocked. Only slightly shocked. Only slightly shocked. Surprised, but only slightly shocked, because I really believed that Man City would respond. I thought City would respond. They would say what's up, and they would come back, and you know what? They would big bro Tottenham. That's what I thought. And the game went how I believed it would go. The game went how I would believe it would go, in terms of Tottenham sitting back, counter-attacking, and City having control of the game. I think the key moment for me, I think the key thing that changed the entire context of the game was Son's goal. That changed the entire context of the game. Once that was scored, it changed the entire context of the game. Guys, remember, please, if you're new here, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. We're going to go in. Support your boy. Like the vid, subscribe. I know people in the back, I know you're there. I will bring you in once I do my post-match. So guys who have invited, I've sent the StreamYard link out. I will bring you in from the studio once I finish. So let me do this and I'll bring you in from the studio. Once the sun rises in the east, scored that goal, it changed everything. Because Mourinho was like, oh, I think I can now go in and say what's up, and I can now go into my shell. And that meant that City had to go full on. And yet again, City gets caught napping. Yet again, these guys get caught napping. And I thought that Ruben Diaz alleviated this. And Pep Guardiola has to realize that, of course, you're an attacking genius. Of course, you're all these coaching dudes. You learned from Cruyff and so forth. But the fact of the matter remains, defense is important. Defense is important. If you don't know how to defend, it is going to come back and hurt you. It's going to come back and hurt you. And I think he has to realize this. So Sunrise gets that early goal. Then you have City going all through. Guys, let's keep it real. City played that in that first half, responding to Son's goal. City played well. Let's give them the dub. City played well. City balled. City did their thing. City did play well, and they put a heck of a lot of pressure on those dudes. 100%. Let's just keep it real. They put a lot of pressure on those dudes. It was big time. It was big time. But the fact of the matter is, you didn't get that G. You can press all you want, but you don't get a G. And Tottenham's defense is improving, which is why I said that Tottenham made a very important statement here. This isn't a case they're going to win the league, but it was a very important statement. A win and a clean sheet and a very strong, resolute, stout, stern defensive performance. But even as much as City were lubricating Tottenham and were creating very good chances, Tottenham always looked very threatening in the transition. It looks very good. And you can just see that this team is finally getting some character, getting some personality. Erhan, Jay Spurs, You've got to say your boy is saying what's up. Your boy is saying what's up. I'm not going to talk too much about Uncle Mo. I'm not going to talk too much about Uncle Mo because I know how much you guys have insulted him, how much of you guys have doubted, how much of you guys have not been able to say what's between. I understand that. I get that. I get that. I 100% get that. But we're going to have to have a conversation about Uncle Mo. We might have to have a real conversation about Uncle Mo. Now, going into that second half, you can now see the issue of when City didn't score that equalizer in the first half. Because, yes, they were trying to play well, but then it became obvious. Crossfield pass, cross from deep. Mahrez or Ferran Torres or David De Bruyne will get it onto their foot and will do like a crossfield pass. And Tottenham were like, oh, they're now getting into their bag. They're becoming obvious. All we need to do is just pounce. Once Ndombele was being brought up, I was like, he was playing all right. I was like, Lo Celso, and I've never been a big Lo Celso fan. I mean, he's got it better, but I've never been a big Lo Celso fan. Then I was like, HH, you stupid, thick idiot. HH, shut up. Papa knows best. But I was like, no. HH, shut the hell up, you bald fruit. You bald fruit. Uncle knows best. I was like, oh. His first touch, boom. And you see, I'm now close to saying this. Harry Kane might be Tottenham's most important player. Son still remains Tottenham's best player. I think that's where we're at right now, because I think, especially this season with the system that Mourinho is creating, the role that he's given for Harry Kane, I think Harry Kane's importance to what Mourinho wants to do in transition and on the counter, Kane is vital. And Kane, this for me is Kane's best season. Forget all the goals he has scored. I don't give a damn. I'm an eye test merchant. Call me the eye test merchant. His performances this season, this is the best Harry Kane has played in his entire career. Because he looks like an actual footballer. Before, he was a tree trunk that scored a lot of goals. That was it. A tree trunk that scored a lot of goals and flopped in big games. But right now, I'm looking at a complete player who is playing smart, playing intelligent, great passing, superb decision making, and on the counter, he's great. Because I used to feel that, wait a minute, whole boy can't run to save his life. How are you going to use this slow poke on a counter? But because Mourinho is a genius, he say, yeah, I know what we're going to do. Let all those guys do the running. Kane, focus on your passing. And that is going to be the key for us to say what's up. And then once Lo Celso scored that goal, I was like, that's it. So, when I bring the guys in, I know we have a few guys waiting in the studio. When we bring the guys in, we're going to have to have this conversation as, is this it? Is this it for Pep? Are we looking at a decline? Have these guys now reached their limits? Because as I'm looking at this team, we're going to have a question about, is this it? I don't know why you signed that 2-year extension. I get it. You still need to win the CL. I get it. You still need to win the CL. But maybe this team has reached their peak. And we have to have the conversation about Raheem Sterling. Insult him all you want. Abuse him all you want. He's not been the same since he missed that open goal. I watched it right here. It is very right. I saw him miss an open goal. I believe people said, wait a minute, HH, you're smoking crack Scontariga. You're smoking. I said, screw you. I'm a psychology major. They call me Dr. HH Esquire the First. Once he missed that open goal against Lyon, he did not remain the same. He was not the same when he missed that flipping open goal. And the fact that Sterling has not had his best season, I think is going to be a serious detriment to Man City this season. Can we talk about De Bruyne? People say I'm anti-white. People call me racist. But I ask the simple question. When your team needs you the most, where is De Bruyne? When the going gets tough, where is De Bruyne? When we're looking for some inspiration, somebody to take control of the game, somebody to change the course of the game, where is De Bruyne? For Tottenham, I still don't believe they will win the league. But they've made things extremely interesting. And we could be in for it's been a crazy year. And society bleeds into all aspects of life. And society will affect football. It's been a crazy year. It just might be a crazy season because COVID is going to last for this. It's been this year. COVID has defined this year. COVID is going to bleed into 2021. Maybe this is the season where something crazy happens. Maybe not to the extent of a Leicester City, but this might just be one of those seasons. So I cannot be fake. I said, Tottenham, if you can win this, I'm going to look at you slightly differently. Not saying you're going to win the league, but look at it differently. They got the win. They got the dub. It was a perfect performance. This wasn't a luck or fluke. This was a Jose Mourinho planned to perfection. Forget perfection. I don't know what that word means. Plan to perfection. Plan to perfecton it. So, is Uncle Mo going to do the impossible? That's the question I want to ask. For everybody in live chats, if you're in here, please drop a like and like the video. Like that video, drop a like, guys. Support your boy, drop a like. It doesn't cost anything. Just drop a like, support your boy. And subscribe. If you're new, subscribe, hit that sub. Is this the season where Uncle Mo says what's up? Because I swear to you, if Uncle Mo wins the league with Tottenham, based on all the insults, you told me Pep was always better than Uncle Mo. That's what you told me. I was like, okay. Oh, Pep, Champions League, all this stuff. You told me the stuff. You said Uncle Mo was trash. You said Uncle Mo. All you guys in the live chats, all of you people in the live chats who think you're so smart, you said my boy was finished. I don't say anything. I don't say he's going to win the league, but you said he was finished. You said he was done. You said Pep owns him. Well, that's because Pep had Messi. And he had top teams. Uncle Mo has worked with scraps. He's built these guys from debt. For the debt in the ground. He didn't have one kobo to spend. Not one kobo to spend. And you want to hit on your boy. Guys,